So, hello everyone. Yeah, everything works. Yeah. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. And welcome to this special free workshop session. And we're excited to have you here for a hands-on learning experience and tutorials, where through clear step-by-step tutorials, you will discover how to use the Caimera AI platform and fully understand its powerful features. Before we move into the tutorial-based part of today's session, Kirti, I would love to ask you also some questions and will introduce you. So, the agenda of our workshop will be introduction, approximately 5-10 minutes about us, hands-on Caimera tutorials, 40-50 minutes, and Q&A session. So, please raise your hand after this workshop and you can ask a question directly from Kirti. Who we are? We are Fashion AI School, and our fashion ed tech platform brings together fashion, AI, and sustainability to help you stay future ready. Through our workshops, courses, and consultation, you will boost your skills and gain practical insights on how to utilize AI and tech efficiently, enhancing your AI marketing, branding, AI video production, AI social media marketing, 3D modeling, etc. So our top expert will teach you how to implement AI into your workflow. And our services, online workshops like this, online pre-recorded courses on our website, Fashion AI School, and one-on-one training by industry experts. We have amazing fashion tech network, digital couture summit during Milan Fashion Week, Wika hosts and work business summit, and we have amazing ecosystem of our friends and fashion brands and clients. So today, in just 1 hour, you will learn how to automate your content creation with amazing startup Caimera. Caimera is an AI content generation platform that helps brands create studio quality, high conversion product visuals. Create campaign ideas using the ideas tool that reads a link to produce unique ideas for your images. Create campaign images using templates designed by art directors across the world. Bulk generate catalogs with consistent models and backdrops, poses, and even facial expressions. Convert sketches into images of the product. Convert flat rays to on-model images. Convert on-model shots and ghost mannequin images and upload and edit images. Who we are? I'm Olska Green, fashion tech expert, AI creator, sustainable fashion designer, co-founder of Fashion AI School, and founder of sustainable fashion brand Olska. I'm advisor also to some startups, and I have 14 plus years of experience in fashion industry. My also first fashion brand grown from literally 0 to 84,000 loyal clients. And I have also certification in Oxford University. And welcome Kirti Poonia, co-founder of Caimera, an AI tool for generating visual content. This is amazing startup. And Caimera works with brands like H&M and Steve Madden. Caimera has been featured in Vogue Business 100 Innovators list, and she won an United Nations award for women entrepreneurs transforming India. And she built a brand called Okai. She started from 300 artisans, and today 30,000 artisans retail on the platform. And of course, special gift for our attendees as a generous thank you gift to all of you. Caimera is offering an exclusive 50% discount on the first month of subscription for all workshop attendees. So, Kirti, of course, before we move into the tutorial-based part, I would love to ask you a few questions so our community can better understand Caimera's vision, impact, and ecosystem. So, could you please share more about your partner ecosystem, the types of brands you work with, and how they are successfully using AI-generated visuals in real commercial workflows, and how much technical or design experience do users actually need to use Chimera effectively? And for example, how can students use the platform to build portfolios that stand out to employers or investors? So please share your experience, and I stop share my screen and give you the speech, please.
Sorry, I'm also just sharing my screen in the meanwhile. Um, Let me know if you can see it. Great. Firstly, I think this session is long time in the making. I remember talking to you, Olska, almost 1 year ago
Yeah,
when AI was far from what it is today. And I am so happy you're finally doing this. For everyone out here, I also have a background in sustainable fashion,
yeah,
and I relate with what you're doing out here. This is a very good gesture. It is often extremely intimidating for people to see amazing AI images, but wonder how they can do that too. And so, in today's session, we will be focusing on how it is not that hard anymore. 2 years ago, when we began, it used to take almost overnight of AI training to even upload a garment on your platform. And now, with just a few clicks, you can have a campaign. So thank you for doing this. I'd love to take you through. And my focus today will be how to do it faster and easier without having a really complicated workflow, almost as close to automating it. Great. So some of the brands that we work with are large brands, which are like Steve Madden, H&M, Superdry, Puma, Victoria's Secret, Adore Me. These are about, I think we work with about 200 such large brands. But we also work with some 15,000 small brands and individual users who want to start their own business or have a small fashion business of their own. So, if any one of you is hoping to start one, today is a good day to begin. I wanted to put this slide together to show you the entire length and breadth of what you can do with AI. So, on the left, you see a sketch. You can actually upload just a sketch of your product and render a proper flat lay or ghost shot. You can then utilize that image to create ideas for your next campaign. And how Chimera produces these ideas is not just, random ideas. It's actually looking at the context of that product, where one would wear it. It's crawling your website or a competitor's website to come up with an understanding of how it can showcase that product in the most ideal scenario, which is likely to sell your product. It's also able to produce video, complete ads with text on them, prints for stores, influencer looking content. Yes, that's a thing now. Still life images, and catalogs in bulk. Now, with catalogs comes a necessary requirement of having localized catalogs for different markets. So, some of the brands that we work with, we actually localize international content or content for Europe or content for US for the China market or for Southeast Asia. And that helps brands relate with consumers in those countries. And we've seen 70% higher conversion rates for brands on localized PDP. We've also seen 70% higher or up to 102% higher reach on lifestyle images produced on Chimera. I have another example just because I wanted to have a non-fabric related product to show you. So these are shoes taken right from a sketch to a render. And then we were able to just showcase to you the extent to which and the kinds of different images you can produce. Chimera is able to also plug into platforms like Pinterest. It's able to understand content trends and push them back onto these platforms. I wanted to show you this one because lots of tools can do simple products, but hard products get ruined in the process of generation. So this was actually a fashion designer based in New York, and This is her sketch, the one on the left. And she was so shocked because no tool had in the past rendered her print so accurately. And then we produced this lifestyle image, and this was the first click. There was no hundreds of generations to come at this image. Just to show you another example that we're living in the future now, you can go from a sketch to a render and then on model shot and a video in flat 10 minutes. Something we launched recently, I think about 2 months ago, and has become a hot favorite, is that you're not going to use tools that produce one image at a time to produce your entire catalog. That's not functional because you might as well would have done a photo shoot. But what if you could choose a model that stays consistent, a background that stays consistent, shoes that stay consistent, and your styling is as you desired it to be? So our bulk catalog tool is a hot new favorite, and I'll be showing you live today as well. This is our product extraction tool. You're able to upload any lifestyle image and mention what kind of product you'd like to extract from it, and it's able to pull that out. The quality of the render, as you can see, is almost as good as a catalog image. You can upload flat lay images and produce ghost shots. Again, let's talk about a live example. This is a lingerie brand. It was struggling to find older women to shoot influencer reels with. And it had seen some success with older women wearing their lingerie. And if you see the woman on the right, she has been combined with some real life footage as well, which is just a close up of the lingerie, because we all know that AI isn't the best with lace. It still struggles a little bit. So the two real plus AI footages have been combined together to produce these reels. And today, these are amongst the top 10 ads when it comes to cost per acquisition for the company. It works for apparel, footwear, bags, and the bags image will tell you that it also works for night flash photography, beauty, spectacles, sunglasses, appliances as well. I'd encourage you to try that. Home, jewelry. It very successfully is able to add 7 to 8 products on 3 different AI models in the same image. And it's a really easy workflow. So I'll walk you through that. Great. We might be an AI company, but at the end of it, we're also a modeling company now. And so very carefully, we craft these faces, keeping in mind trends of the kind of faces that appeal to audiences, what is common culture in a country right now, combined with what the brand's essence is all about. So I'd like you to come with me to the product now. Great. So we're on the homepage of the editorial tool right now. And as you can see on the left, it has two parts. One is the Explore tab where you can direct your shot. You can plan the kind of image you'd like. Now, to make this easy for you, what we've done is given you options to generate campaign ideas from a brand website. So it will crawl the entire website and understand the ethos of the brand and create ideas in line with that. You can direct your scene with a reference image, or you can get ahead by using one of our templates. Now, no two brands in the world will get the same output. And what we do is we've set up a large team full of art directors that carefully design these templates. They have advanced levels of prompts that you can use to get this quality of art direction in your images. So let's try a shot. I think we can take this. I'm going to use this template. And let's add a new product. I'm going to use my folder. to drag and drop a dress. So I'm choosing this black dress with little flowers on it. And as you can see, it's already read that as a dress. I'm using a brand called Stored Clothing today just as reference to show you how it's able to read the brand. And we'll fire a couple of templates right now to show you the difference. Great, while that's generating, I'm going to go back and fire one more. Let's do Valentine's Day. I think everyone is urging to be able to create content for Valentine's Day just in time. Let's do a two-person shot. So this one is good. We're going to use template. I'm putting the same dress in. It's just a flat lay. And generate. Great. So as you can see, in just one click, I've got my output. Now I can click on edit this image to edit this particular image that I have in front of me, or I can go into the model prompt or background prompt. And it's a great thing that it's separated from each other so that you can really read what is written and edit that. But should you not want to play around with text at all, Chimera can also be a really easy prompt-free platform. So let's go to edit this image and say, make her sit. Edit. Let's see our second image. Oh, she's here. And she's wearing the dress. Something very easy at hand is the compare button. It allows you to check if you've got the exact dress or not. Now, should you want to bring in any more garments into the scene or shoes into the scene, you can use this hanger button that says insert a product into this image. And all you can do is say, for example, jacket. Let's change his jacket. I'm getting this corduroy. Is that a jacket? I'll get this red jacket for him. I'm selecting the jacket, and that's the jacket I want on him.
And also you can upload another jacket, right? On the
Yeah,
brand.
you can upload another jacket, shoes. I mean, I feel like you have no problem up until 7 to 8 products.
Mhm.
If you add too many, then it's too many layers of the image. So I'm not changing his pants, I'm just adding this jacket. And you see it also automatically detected who in the image is wearing a jacket. And it made that part blue. If it didn't detect if two people were wearing a jacket, then I could just draw the mask out there. Well, let's see if our model is sitting. She's sitting in the shot. Great. Let's go back and check.
Yeah, it's amazing and a very simple workflow. It's really amazing tool for brands, for creatives teams, for marketing, for advertisement, for agencies to speed up workflow probably 10 times
Yeah,
faster and reduce costs definitely. Uh,
yeah.
yeah. And do you have maybe some statistics that some brands maybe reduce costs 90% or
90%. It's 90% the cost because you literally did nothing, right? Like in the sense of obviously creativity is there,
yeah,
but you didn't have to hire a set, you didn't paint the floor, you didn't buy the magazines, you didn't hire models.
yeah,
It is in an instant almost. So I would say it's 99% time saving now. A year ago, it was 90% time saving because it
yeah.
still took a lot of time to come at this kind of image.
Yeah, and fidelity, it's amazing that real products are, it's consistent and fidelity is amazing. So I think it's amazing tool for, especially for already existing brands and to test the market before launching some products, right? To have,
Correct.
yeah, and to create engaging pictures and visuals instantly and in real time and test the market every day. Yeah, it's amazing.
So out here on the right, you can see all the layers that you're working on. You can go back to a layer that you were on. Maybe you didn't like the red jacket and you want the previous image, then you can go back to it. Um, that is why I think an easy interface to navigate your layers is an extremely important thing. While we were talking, I just used the eraser or the edit specific parts of this image tool to actually try and remove this magazine. So I actually prompted floor and it'll give me 6 options of what it thinks could be there. So I can select either this one or this one. And if I feel like this one looks more natural, I can save that layer. So I was able to take this image and remove the magazine by using the edit this image tool, because a lot of the times, if you just try and do it through prompting, then it doesn't know which magazine to remove. I am going to show you a couple more features here on the left. So we have an inbuilt in upscaler. Often, if you're using a tool that doesn't have a very good upscaler, you have to go to 5 tools to figure out the right upscaler. But we do the job of researching the best technology to upscale your images, and you'll always have an inbuilt upscaler. So you can just simply upscale your images right here. You can use a fluid upscaler if your garment is not too complicated. If you have lace or some dainty details, then you can use the crystal upscaler. You can use the default settings and simply apply to get the result. Let's go back here and show you the ideas tool while this is happening. Maybe we can fire one more image. I like this template with the same dress, or maybe we can try a different dress. Let's add a new product and I'm gonna drag and drop this dress that we actually put in our marketing material. It's detected it as a dress, add product. I'd love to take questions and live prompting requests. So if anyone would like to see a certain kind of change to the image, very happy to take that on. Great. So let's go back here. And in the meanwhile, while this is being prompted, I'm going to show you the ideas tool. So let's generate campaign ideas from brand websites. And we could take the same product, or let's add a new product. Because I want to show you different types of products, I'm going to take a jacket. And this is a pretty complicated jacket. It has texture, it has print, it has different kind of placket. And I'm again going with stud. Since I've already added the brand, it's going to take lesser time to crawl. Now I'm going to say, give me ideas for editorial Instagram posts looking at stud and generate ideas for me. Now it's going and reading all of the text on the website. What is the brand written about themselves? Almost like going through a brand book. It will be able to see the kind of lighting in the images, the kind of models you cast, and it's drawing inspiration and notes from that. It's not taking anything visual, only reading and crawling and understanding of the brand. And you can ask it to give you more ideas in a certain direction. So say, okay, I like these ideas. Can we explore one of these ideas further? then it can go in that direction. You can say, okay, give me all of the ideas for Valentine's Day, and it'll go into that direction. So I can see the ideas that are coming up. It says Coastal Dawn Explorer, Urban Harvest Sunday, and Rooftop Garden Ritual, and Spring Awakening Stroll. So one of the ideas will always be something that is about to happen in the calendar year. So we all know that spring is coming, and so it's giving us an idea for spring, or at least we all hope that spring is coming. Great. I'd like to take a popular request for ideas. Anyone?
If you
Uh,
have questions, please raise your hand and you can ask questions also. Yeah.
yeah, I'm taking a request for what kind of ideas would you like Chimera to deeply build on? It can be a location, it can be a concept. Okay, we need one brave candidate. Victor, is it going to be you? Are you in an airplane? He is in an aircraft. I think so.
I'm sorry, I came off mute because I don't know how to raise my hand. For some reason, I can't find my little raised hand thing. I would love to see something on like maybe a New York street,
Okay.
like more of an edgier look.
Okay, give me more ideas for a very high fashion NYC street shot, um, low angle, right? I want it to be fully editorial. So all I'm saying is give me more ideas, refresh ideas. Thank you for asking. Okay, this is so cool. We could change a background of an existing founder shoot without changing the founder face. Yes, we can, and I can show you that. Great. So it's given me 4 ideas now. Financial District Geometry, West Village Brownstone Grace, Tribeca Steel and Softness, Soho Crosswalk Confidence. Let's see when the images are coming up. This takes a little bit of time because it's crawling an entire website and giving you ideas. Image generation on its own will take 4 to 5 seconds. Oh, I love that. That looks pretty much like Tribeca. Oh, I like that it innovated and didn't just give me like the standard model. I'm gonna take the upload and edit with an image from your or my account. Olska, I can take your image.
We
I
also
like this
we
as
also
well. It's
have,
fun.
you can also read
Oh,
questions in the chat. So the question, this is so cool. Could we change a background on an existing founder shoot without changing the founder face? And next, can we see American Southwest Santa Fe? Yeah, you can also read questions in chat and answer, please.
for sure.
Mhm.
So, Rachel, we were able to do a mini New York photo shoot, and I love this image. I think what I'm going to quickly do now is actually click on the compare button to see how accurate my product is. And that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Even
100%. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Even though it's opened the neck, it still made a really good guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I want to point out that it doesn't look like an AI image. It looks like a real person.
Mm-hmm. And also, yeah, without changing the founder face was the question.
Yeah. I'm just closing on this image here. And you all saw that we'd fired this one right before we went in. I want to just quickly show you the resize tool before we go there, because I'm going to use the upload and edit feature to go into changing the background without changing the face. So right here, you have the upscaler, but you also have a resizing tool. So I can click on resize image and I can choose Instagram, Instagram story, Pinterest, or if I'm looking for a banner for my website, I can just drag it to the size of banner I'd like and click on apply, and it will generate the image on the right or extend the image on the right for me to have a banner. Great. So let's go to upload and edit while it's expanding that. And I'm going to see what image I can get here. Maybe I can upload an image of me. Okay. Yeah. So that's an image of me. And I'm going to say I confirm I have the rights to this image, upload and start editing. Okay. So now I'd like to change the background and I say change the backdrop to concrete or gray studio, gray, um, warm gray, grage, warm gray, um, mud house walls. And let's try to change my outfit as well. Let's see if I can be wearing change. So I got the mud wall and change the outfit to a red.
Como productos,
Sorry.
producto.
Hi. Um, without models, for example, necklace. Yeah, we can do a necklace for sure. Um, change the outfit to a red blazer and background to an office. Now, I think the only thing to be mindful of is don't prompt something which will have a completely different lighting in the background. So if I put you see the lighting on my face is warm. If I put an extremely cold office behind, it's not going to work. But this, it works just fine. Okay, I think I got a new LinkedIn image right now. We have another question. Let's do a necklace. So I'm going to go to editorial images and I'm going to filter by category jewelry. And I have a lot of templates that I can use as a starting point. Let's use this.
And also question a necklace standing in a small pillow or something.
Oh, okay, so you want to do this one? This is a flat lay of a necklace? Or do you want it to be on a model? Standing in a small pillow or something.
Without models. Without
Okay.
models. The question was without models. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So I would choose one of our still life examples, but we can choose this right now. So use template. Let's see if we already have a necklace. Oh, I don't have a necklace right now, but this is how it would work. I'm gonna see if I can find an image or a ring. Oh, I don't even have a ring. But I would basically use a template like this or like this to fire my shot, and then I would use the edit this image feature to just lay it instead of a painting, lay it on a painting. I would just say swap the painting with a pillow, or I can use the reference image tool, direct your scene, and I can put in a reference image where there's a pillow and there's a jewelry. Or I can generate new ideas with the necklace and say, give me ideas of the jewelry kept on a pillow. If you have a link, I can even try it out for you. While you're doing that, I am going to show you our sketch to image feature. So we're right here on the left panel. We already went through upload and edit. We're going to look at sketch to image, an extremely powerful tool to be able to convert any sketch into a beautiful render. So I'm going to show you this bag. Let's do two things at the same time. So I'm taking a bag and a sketch and I'm dragging and dropping it over here. And you can do this while I'm doing two together, is to show you that you can do 20 together. And that's extremely powerful. Over here, I can attach material, and I'm going to put this beautiful sequenced texture to apply on the bag. And I don't want to put any kind of material for the bag because I already have a texture. Over here, I'm going to say blue cotton. That's what I want this t-shirt to be. And I'm clicking on shoot. The reason I did it together is to show you that you don't have to do it one by one. You can completely drag and drop and run the whole batch together. If you want to apply 5 prints to the same bag or same jacket, you can do it in bulk. Great, I'm coming back to see any questions.
I think question was next. Can we see American Southwest Santa Fe?
Let's do that. While this is prompting, I'm going to go back. Oh, it's here. So I can show that to you in just a little bit. I can click on the compare button and see the accuracy on my t-shirt, including the stitch line. While that's loading, I'm showing you a couple of more generations. You can see the zipper. You can see all of the stitch lines. It's really straightforward. All you're doing is prompting the material and the color. And it also understands the hex codes. So if you want to be specific about your, particular color, then you can just do that. Let's try one more while that one is generating. Here I'm going to say bubble wrap, just to enjoy some different material. Great, we've got our bag. And now we can see how it's applied this material to this bag. And we can click on the compare button to check the accuracy on the bag.
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing. We also use this feature with your AI startup, and it's incredible tool. Yeah, it's incredible.
It's very accurate, I think.
Yeah,
It's all about the degree of accuracy, right? Are you
yeah,
getting a hit rate of 99.9% of the times you're able to get the accurate render?
yeah,
Then it's much better because you can automate the process.
yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna just delete that one and try one more. Let's try lips. Let's try jewelry, I think, since you want to try, let's say blue diamond in white gold. Shoot. And jewelry is great because it would take a lot of money and time to produce that sample. But if I'm a jewelry artist and I want to pitch a collection, all I need to make is a hand sketched version of my jewelry, and I have actual images of my samples to show.
Yeah, amazing. Also, the question, is it possible to get a technical sketch from an image with small details? I think
Yes.
jewelry is also, jewelry usually has small details. And
Yeah.
yeah, to get a technical sketch from an image with small details.
Let's do that right after this one. So
Mhm.
I
Oh,
actually
wow, amazing.
from that hand-drawn sketch, right?
Yeah.
And once you have it, you can do edits to it right here using the edit this image feature. So what you can do is change silver to gold, or change the number of diamonds in the image, or make the diamond bigger. You can do things like that, and you will have your layers on the right saved. Yeah, so you can
That's
apply.
incredible that only in 1 minute or even less, you have an amazing product photos and hyper realistic product photos. It's incredible, incredible.
And I'm going to show you the sketch. So you have to click on image to sketch, and we're going to upload a sketch over here. And so I've just uploaded this t-shirt and I'm clicking on shoot. I can use the same process of sketch to image to also apply different prints onto the same product. So I can even have an on-model shot and just change the print on the leggings. Now, once I'll have the sketch, I can actually click on the download button and download an SVG vector. And the vector file is an editable file. So let's look at what level of detail it was able to give me. It got the little diamond thingies here, here, here. It got the sun. It got the text completely correctly. And now I can simply go on download SVG vector and use that file. Just another one where we were trying to apply print onto a dress. And should you want to now reduce the size of this print, you can say reduce the size of the print by 50%. Great, I think we have an upscaled image here, which I'm going to use to put on a pillow. Okay, download. I'm gonna also take the original one because while upscaling, I had a lot of denoising. I'm gonna go back to editorial images, generate campaign ideas from brand websites, and I'm gonna click on add new product. No, it's understood that it's a ring on its own. I didn't have to type it. I'm not giving it any brand website. No reference. Thanks, Rachel. Xenia, where was it? Did it work for you? The sketch? I think it did. I see it. Oh my God.
Yeah, very excited and OMG, this is amazing. Reviews, yeah, it's amazing. And also before it was question how can we generate different framing options, full body versus close up for shoot images, and how is that controlled without using template?
Yeah. Which formats are possible for ads? Yeah, I can actually, we haven't even gotten to the ads yet. Olska, do let me know how much time I have. I do have some time, right?
Yeah, we have at least 15, 20 minutes. So yeah, if you can explain shortly, yeah. For sure. Thank you.
So I'm going here and I'm saying, show me ideas of still life shots of the ring kept on a pillow. Refresh ideas. And while it's doing that, I'm going to try and answer different framing options. So after we generate the image, all we can do is show me a close-up, show me a side view, show me a front view in using the edit this image feature. And it simply does that as it says. We haven't even gotten around to the bulk catalog tool, because if you use that, then it'll give you the front view, the side view, the back view, almost in bulk. But I understand that you might want her to be sitting or standing or low angle shot. Hi, did I get dropped off? Hi.
Yeah, I think you did.
Sorry, I think I got dropped off. I'm just resharing my screen. Great. Are you able to see my screen now?
Yes.
Yeah, great. So I think we were on trying to create ideas for the ring on a pillow, and it's generated the ring that we actually produced. It created some Valentine's Day ideas for it. It created some ideas on a pillow like this for it. And you can always now work with edit this image to say, give me a low angle shot or give me a close to see if it looks roughly like the same ring that we were working with. It's pretty cool. Great. Let's go to Flatly to catalog to see a quick run through. So this is a tool that allows you to create a catalog for your product in bulk. So what you do here is create a new job. You can select male, female, or kids models. We can select a kid if you'd like. Maybe we select her. Next. I can select the poses I'd like to see her in. I can choose the kind of expressions I want her to have: joyful, unapologetic, radiant, or neutral. I can decide on the background and the aspect ratio. And right here, I can enter all of my styling. So let's see. I'm gonna try and put like a t-shirt here or a jacket, actually, because this is a kid's, it's not really a kid's jacket, the jacket I have here, but I'm putting this one with blue jeans, and let's do white sneakers. And like this, I can add all of the styling just as if I was planning a real life photo shoot. Add every single product, its shoes, its pants, and continue and run a full job. In just one click, I would have done an entire day's photo shoot. I think we can start taking more questions.
Amazing reviews that love it. This is freaking amazing. And yeah, sorry, probably it was problem with internet, but yeah, everything good now. Sorry for this. And also another question, can we input our image and create a similar model?
Yes, you can. So we can also go ahead while this is processing. This is a slightly longer job because you fired so many images together. You actually get an email when all the images are ready and you can select all and upscale them. I'm just going to show you a job that I just ran on this little girl on how it looks. And then you get 3 tries if you want to compare the product. If you feel like you want to change her pose or you want to apply the product again, you can click on edit and you can regenerate 3 times, or you can edit with the prompt saying make her sit. So some minimum edits are possible even after the bulk generation. I'm going out of here. I think our results are showing up already. Oh, it's so cute. And so I can select all, upscale, and download. Let's go back. Sorry, we had a question, right? You wanted me to. Let's go back here. You wanted me to try something, right? To come back.
It was the last question was, can we input our image and create a similar model? And can I use all models from Caimera for showing it in my portfolio?
Yes, so let's do both, okay? So how can you use one of Caimera's models? So simply go here in create new image and say I want to create this image with a Caimera model. I'm gonna go here and choose either a female model, male model, or kid. And if you're one of our enterprise accounts, actually they have exclusive models that we designed for them that they don't share with anyone else, which means that that model is only available in their workspace. So I've selected the model. I could have selected a mood or reference as well and create the image. You will have right here the ability to create a model with just an image. Right now, how people do it is through using a face swap technology, which is right here, which is swap the face of the model, and you can upload the face of your model. The only trick here is after you upload the face of the model, make sure it's above the chest and the full face is visible, and make sure that you're not drawing a really big head. So if I draw like this big a head and do face swap, then you're gonna have a really big head. So just make sure that you're drawing a face that is within the chin line. Let's see, our results with the Caimera model are coming in. So you can see we've got Shia in the same jacket in the same location. Great. Yeah, you can add so many prompts to improve the texture of the skin to make it as natural as possible. Um, our team is very, very heavy on support. So, for example, if you're not happy with the texture somewhere, you're not happy with the image, all you need to do is actually go onto the chat button here on the left. You see the chat with us, and we have actual real humans on the chat who are going to help you with the right prompts that you can use to solve that problem. You can also use the support button to help us make edits on the image to ensure that you are able to arrive at your creative direction. Some of the prompts for skin are pores visible, textures visible. We used to use something like subsurface scattering many months ago, and these prompts can help you enhance skin texture even more. Right now, what I'm showing you on screen is a low resolution image. After I upscale it, and I actually allow a lower level of similarity, it's going to add a lot of facial, minor hair, and details like that. Okay. Maybe we can see one of the last features, which is product extraction. Great. So you have a lifestyle image and you want to create a perfect coast shot out of it. All you need to do is upload the image and type in what do you want to extract from this image. So here I would say t-shirt and click on shoot, and I would get this result. Once you have the output, you can do things like change Bowie to Olska.
Thank you. But it's amazing feature, especially for e-commerce store, because I remember that time that we spent hours and hours to make high-end photography, also product photos, and now you can do it in seconds. Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
incredible.
And
It's
in this image, I've written dress now,
Mhm.
and honestly, it can barely even see the dress, and
Yeah.
still it's made such a good guess
Hmm.
of the dress. It is a scoop neckline. It is what it's guessing it is.
Yeah.
It sees a little bit of transparency in the edge, and it's applied it. So it's really, really good at guessing. And then you can actually edit the image to make your own designs.
Yeah. Thank you. Also, some questions from Xenia in chat. Can you read, please, Kirti?
Can we work separately with the texture? Oh, who owns the images created? You own the images if you're using a paid account. If you're using a free account, then you don't have the copyright. But if you're using a subscription, then you own 100% rights to the images, and these are forever. So there is no end date for the rights.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can use all of Caimera's models in your portfolio as well. Great. I'm going to go back to editorial images and use direct your scene with a reference image to show you how this works. So I have a reference image and I want my shot to look something similar to this. And I'm going to just take this red dress and generate. Oh, I should have actually shown you video as well while that is generating. So I think, well, that's getting fired up. Let's go to image to video.
Mm-hmm.
In another 2 weeks, we're launching very, very powerful video version of the tool. So you've seen those reels where girls are taking selfies in front of a mirror and you're able to change their garments or so it's a very complicated reel to make if you were to actually do it manually. You have to shoot it on many different on many different images, then put the images into video, then stitch the video together. Actually, it will produce these complicated video motions almost without any editing. All you need to do is upload flat lay images of 4 garments and it'll make an influencer reel of someone taking those images in front of the selfie mirror.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. Oh, wow. Amazing.
Yeah, the quality of video is really, really good and it's extremely editorial in
Mm-hmm.
nature.
Yeah.
I think the way the skin moves, the way the video really is, it's pretty um, extremely real feeling. And so right now, what people do is they generate 5-second videos and then convert that into an actual video, but you will no longer need to do that. You will be able to stitch it all together right here. You can even do things like that. Actually, I didn't show you that. Let me show you ads. Do we have time?
We have 5 minutes, yeah, and
Okay, great.
and then also Q&A session, and where participants can ask you some questions if they have. Yeah.
For sure. So last section, you have to come in on the ads here. And what you will see is now almost pre-designed ads. So I can go out here and I can click on use this template and put in my jacket and generate. And if it was one of those feature templates, it has some ability to think. So it will point to where the pockets are, where the seams are in line with what the template is requesting it to do. So let's also fire this one. We have a team dedicated to just producing these. That looks like a really pretty shot. It understood that it's a fleece jacket and that she's wearing a ripped top inside.
It saved time very much. Yeah. Speed up
Yeah.
workflow. Yeah. Amazing.
I didn't tell it anywhere that this is a fleece jacket.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I understood.
And I haven't told it that this is a snap placket.
Hmm.
And that this is a zipper pocket. And the activewear I had did
Yeah.
not have the same text. So it's decided the text by looking at the features of the product.
Yeah, very smart.
And I find this so cute. We can try one more, but I'm ready to move into question and answer.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kirti. It was really amazing. And also for me, it's just a proof that your AI startup is crazy useful for real projects, not just for entertainment, not just for just try-ons, some things, but yeah, it's real world scenarios and real world projects. And congratulations that you built such an amazing and useful tool for our industry. And I believe that, yeah, your project will be very successful, and I wish you great success. And maybe first question from me, and then, yes, please ask questions if you have, please. So probably maybe general question that's, for example, what would you generally advise students to focus on right now in order to build relevant, future-proof career?
I mean, might sound cliche, but AI is the number one thing to know right now and to how to control it because it can do many, many things.
Mm.
Um, but really understanding what is it that your workflow demands. Are you going into fashion marketing? If you're going into fashion marketing, then you should look at how can AI help you understand trends, conceptualize scripts, create images, videos almost instantly. Or if you're going into design, then how can it help you render, images from sketches or even ideate designs? I think just the power of AI is the number one thing right now. I'm glad that you even have it, right? When you're graduating, you have such a pivotal moment in the history of business, and it's such a great opportunity to utilize that.
Yeah, I agree. Also, our participants, not only students, they are also founders of fashion brands, marketers, fashion professionals, and also creatives and even beginners. So, yeah, please, who is here, please raise your hand and you can ask directly question from Kirti. It's a great opportunity because here you have this opportunity. Please raise your hand. And also we have
We have a
what's
question.
yeah, we have the question in the chat. Yes, that what's one feature you think is still underused but incredibly powerful?
So I want to show you resize and pad images. So what happens when you have to sell your brand on different platforms? Each one of them will ask you for a different size. So you go and you try to resize them one by one. Or when you resize them, you increase the height and the width, and suddenly the product is no longer in the center. So this is a super smart tool. It actually resizes your images in bulk, and it also finds the new center of the new size. And I feel like it's super underutilized because I guess, a lot of people might not be selling on marketplaces, or it's something that they're asking their agencies to send in different sizes. But I think that if you have to do it, don't do it manually, use this. And then, of course, the recoloring tool, because you can segment out things like buttons, zips, and change the color of the rest of the garment,
Mm-hmm.
which is so powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now it's really magic that you can make now in just in seconds. It's really we live in an incredible time, an amazing time with AI.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any questions, guys? Do you have any questions? If you don't have any questions, please, Kirti, you can also share maybe your promo code, and our participants can also join. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Actually, let's do that because everyone here can simply log in and do this themselves. What we have decided to do is to offer you a free trial, more than what regular users get. So regular users get very few credits. So just go on the website, chimera.ai, and click on try for free. And then I'm giving you a code right now to use. Jolene, can you add the code in the chat if you're here? Yeah, she's added it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you need to get into the app, which is when you click on try for free, it'll take you to the app. I'm just going to sign out and show you. And you have to go to settings. And apply the code.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Also, please don't worry, we will send you these codes if someone already left, because someone already left. And yeah, for sure, all attendees will receive this code, and also recorded video. We will send you recorded video too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the best, all of you, in your journey. I think I'm assuming that there are no questions because it was so easy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's how AI should be. It shouldn't be like this convoluted, complicated interface where people are like afraid to look at it. Um, it should be just as easy to create a high-end editorial shot.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kirti. It was very inspiring, very useful, and incredible. Thank you so much. And we wish you great success. And yeah, we will send also emails for our attendees, and also you can send your own emails for sure. And yeah, please be in touch, and probably nearest months or year, of course, we can also collaborate with this type of workshops, online live workshops, because it's really very inspiring and it's very incredibly useful for our industry, for sure. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I just want to lastly say, whoever is logging in, if you face any issues,
Mm-hmm.
uh, simply just use the chat button on the app, chat with us, and we'll solve your problems.